Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them microphone, dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Ooh, Steve Harvey. Get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, you join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, oh man, oh man. I have to tell you this. How good is the God I serve? How amazing is he? That's all. You know what, really, man, when I try to explain how I feel about what he does for me, really the words that I come up with, they inadequate, man. They don't cut it. They really don't. You know, I could say amazing. At one time, I tried something real ignorant one time. I just said, God is just super fragilistic, espialidocious. I just tried that, see how that felt. That's how off the chain he is with me. I just try to see how that felt, but then I ain't feel right saying that. The fact that he's amazing and awesome, and he's an awesome God. You hear people say that. Well, it's bigger than that too, man. So, as hard as I try, no matter what I do every day, I'm going to come up short with trying to explain to you exactly how he works and how he is for me. So I just thank him every day, every chance I get. Here it is. It is your determination and your effort. Listen to me carefully. It is your determination and your effort. I think that the average person, and I'm not knocking you, I just want you to hear me out. I think what stops the average person from becoming successful is that we don't realize the effort that it takes. And that's just truth. I found that to be so true in my life and my talking to people and meeting people and people asking me questions about it and me trying to figure out the way myself. I don't think that you really can comprehend the effort that it takes to become successful. This is the thing that you have to wrap your mind around very quickly if you want to be successful on any level in any area. The dream is the beginning. Good Lord, let me tell you something. The determination and effort is massive. You cannot be overly concerned with sleep. If you are a person who is always concerned about sleep, get success out your mind. Ain't finna happen, partner. It's not finna happen. You cannot be that concerned about sleep. Now listen to me. You have to get your rest. But this was my philosophy. I'm just sharing you with how I did it. My philosophy was I stopped being concerned about sleep. I got my rest, but I got just enough to get back to it. And I got back on the grind to hop in the hustle. I got just enough rest so I could go and put forth some more effort. But listen to me. You cannot sleep a third of your life away and expect to become successful if you're not already successful. If you are asleep for 8 hours, that is a third of your day. You cannot be asleep a third of your life and expect to get successful. Now, after you get successful, you learn as you go to work smarter, not harder. So as you get successful, you may have 8 hours available to you. But on the way up there, I don't see how you can do it. I promise you I don't. Now, maybe somebody can come forward. I did it. Yeah. Probably lying, but okay, tell your story. Because everybody I know that's successful, that I've sat down and had real talks with, they wasn't concerned with sleeping. You cannot be concerned with sleeping if you want to be successful. How can this happen for you? Listen to me. The effort that it requires is massive. It's an all-out assault on your dream. Now you got to make an assault. It requires an all-out assault on it. And you can't be sleep and fight at the same time. You can't fight when you sleep. Man, I wish I could get y'all to understand this right here. Understand that the effort that is required to be successful will take everything you have. And when you think you've given your all, it's going to require some more. The quality of your chill is amazing. See, okay, listen to me. What is sitting around having a beer every day for? What is sitting around smoking weed for every day for? Well, come on, man. For real? But if you took that beer drinking, weed smoking, chill time and applied it to progressing yourself towards your dream, when you do carve out a vacation, guess where you'll be able to go? Guess what part of the world you can go see? Guess how you can chill now? Now, instead of you just driving every year, your family to family reunion, sit at the same picnic table, everybody pool their money in. 10 families don't never pool their money in. They down there eating like y'all eating. You got attitude because they side don't ever chip in enough. They down there eating extra potato salad, making plates. You down there arguing about this every year. For real, man? They ain't got the T-shirt money. They got the same T-shirt on. They ain't put in. Hey, really, man? So you want that to be it every year, or do you want this year? I'm taking my family to New Orleans, or I'm taking my family to see the Grand Canyon. I'm taking my family down to the beach this year. Me and my family gonna go sightsee. We're gonna go ride a couple of rivers on Chicago. Me and my family gonna go skiing this year. Me and my family going out to L.A., man. We're gonna go out there for the weekend. You know, it can happen like that. But if you ain't working, listen to me. Average effort gets average results. That's all it is to it. See, ordinary effort gets ordinary results. But if you put forth an extra effort, see, the only difference between extraordinary and ordinary is one word. That's extra. If you do extra, you can take ordinary right on over to extraordinary. Do you understand? You have to have a massive assault on your dreams. Quit sitting up in here, man, trying to chill all the time. I'm sorry, man. I wish I could tell you another way, but it ain't one. Here's what I did. I wasn't concerned about how much sleep I got. I just had to get my rest. And once I got enough rest to get up and get the task done, I got up. Somebody sent me a tweet the other day, a partner of mine. He said, I'm going to see if I can pull it up while I'm talking to you. But he just sent me a little sign. Just wasn't nothing, just a little something to say, hey, man, I ran across this. I thought about you, and I sent it to you. It said, no alarm clock needed. My passion wakes me. It's in block print. He said, no alarm clock needed. My passion wakes me. That's what you got to be about.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, everybody, look at the day. It's Wednesday. You're in hump day. You got this. You really have this now. You were slowed down for Monday and Tuesday, but now you up in hump day. Hump day. This is the day you got this. 2 more damn days and you got it. Ain't that right? Shirley Strawberry.
Hey, good morning. We got it, Jay, on this hump day. Good morning to you, boo.
Whoa. We can't do it without Carla Farrell. What's up, Carla, baby? What's going on?
What's up, baby? Midweek hump day. What's happening, Jay, Shirley, Tommy?
It's hump day. The king of pranks, not the king. The king of pranks. Tom, what's up with you, man?
The champ is here. Top. Rumble, young man, rumble.
Rumble, young man, rumble.
USA, baby. USA putting
Yes,
it
sir.
down. I don't know if y'all
Yes,
been
sir.
watching last night, but, baby, the USA in that track and field is putting it down.
It's
Them
good,
boys
man.
moving.
It's getting really good. You know, at first you like, well, they don't have anybody in the stand. You didn't want to watch, but now you're watching it. You know, and Simone, she did her thing. Go ahead on. Yes, sir.
Got the bronze.
The GOAT, you know, she can sit out, come back, and get it together and still win. We love her.
More medals than Mr. T starter set. I mean, she got more.
And she said the bronze means more to her than those golds.
Because of what she went through,
Because
right?
of what she had to go through. Exactly.
Bless her heart, right?
Perseverance.
Yep.
Go ahead,
Greatest
girl.
of all time.
We got some goats still living.
I don't think either of us could walk on the balance beam. It's just cutting the flip. Just walk up there. Just get up there and walk.
Please, no.
I'm not finna try that. Why would I try that? what am
Amateur.
I proving with that?
You would break something for real. on
Why would I try that? I'm not trying that.
Why would I try that? Let me tell you something. There's some people out there I respect. I respect these people in the Olympics. I respect the man that go up way up on the building and wash the windows. I'm sorry, it's just some people I gotta bow down
respect
to.
them too, Tommy. I'm with you. I respect anybody in tights or shorts doing any damn thing. You got my respect.
I always respected the men who built those bridges, who built the bridges.
Yes.
That always
They're just sitting up there like nothing's happening.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who I really respect. The guy at the other end of the shot putter. I respect his ass. Just stand there. And it's coming your way, okay?
Oh, you know who else we can
That's an
respect to give a
Olympic
shout out to?
Who?
The
Who's
billboard. The people that put up the billboard.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yes.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
No way. No way.
Oh, because you don't like
Props.
heights. You're saying you
I don't like it.
Whoa.
Listen, if we can't
Whoa.
roll
Yeah.
it from the ground, it's not gonna get up there.
If you can't drive
Not
over it
gonna
and
happen.
read it, then I'm not going up there. That's the way I'm with you, Tommy.
Man,
Just
can
drive
you
over it
imagine?
and read it. That's the way.
Window
I respect
washers,
inmates.
All of that.
I respect inmates. I can't do it. I know I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
All right.
Okay.
The
We're all
foolishness will
squinting.
continue coming up at 32 minutes after the hour. You can believe that. Ask Bitterman, and he's not going to help you, so don't even think about it. We'll
they
be
don't
right
need to know
back.
that right off.
Right
Shirley.
after this.
They don't need that right off.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time now for Ask Bitterman. And Bitterman, you have a disclaimer before your
It's
segment.
very simple.
And what is
you
that,
will
sir?
you will not be helped. It's very simple. You will not be helped. Go ahead, Shirley. At all.
Do you understand the point of this segment, though? I just want to be
It
clear
says
on that.
ass. I don't hear anything about help. It says ass. It says
Don't
ass.
say nothing about answers.
Yeah, that's it. Go ahead, Shirley. What
Okay,
you
as
got?
long as we're clear. All right, Bitterman.
funny.
This one is from Cynthia in Monroe, Louisiana. Cynthia says, I'm a 32-year-old single woman, and I've been messing with my son's dad and, get this, guys, and my son's uncle for 2 years. His daddy is a truck driver, so he's gone a lot, and uncle spends a lot of time in mommy's bed when daddy's gone. My son is 2 years old, and I think he's starting to figure things out. The other day, he called his uncle Uncle Daddy.
Uncle Daddy.
Uncle
And my
Daddy.
heart
Uncle
stopped.
Daddy. Uncle Daddy is his correct title. It's right. The boy got it right straight out the bat. That is Uncle Daddy. And you got backup, you got good loving, and you got loving backup. And that's what you need. You got some backup when homeboy's on the road hauling whatever the hell he hauling. You tell Uncle Daddy to haul his ass over here and take care of this. That's correct. Your son is not old enough to really figure out what's going on. So you got a couple more years before you go, aha.
Okay, so you just answered her question. Her question was, should we be worried that he knows what's up?
Hell no. He's two. Don't worry about it. No, hell no.
You got a couple more years.
Yeah. Give him a sippy cup and send his ass in the room when Uncle Daddy come over. Don't worry about it.
Well, Uncle Daddy didn't come out of nowhere.
He can talk.
He could be a little 2-year-old genius. Yeah.
The terrible twos. Okay.
Uncle Daddy sounds like a nice sitcom, though, don't he?
Uncle Daddy.
I call my cousin Marlon Uncle Daddy. All right. Jennifer in Columbus says, Columbus, Ohio says, I'm a 28-year-old single female and I tried to save myself for marriage, but a year ago I met Mr. Right and all of that changed. After a year of fighting temptation, he was able to charm the panties off me. Then he took them. We have had sex 5 times and he's taken my panties each time. My friend said I need to drop him because he's a psycho. What if this is just his way of staying close to me? Is this strange? Should I be concerned?
Not at
Come
all.
on,
Not at
Bitterman.
all.
What?
Listen to
What?
Bitterman.
Nothing wrong with collecting a few panties every now and then. Nothing wrong with it, but you have to go by size, okay? Some glove compartments can't hold a real large pair of panties, so I'm just telling you what. Those might have to go in the trunk, okay?
Not the
Jay, what
trunk.
is he doing with this underwear, man?
That is not to be discussed on this show.
Thank you. Jay.
If you collecting panties, that's your thing. You're not hurting nobody. You're not robbing nobody. You're just a panty collector. You put your panties in a certain place so you can go back and reminisce on what it is you're doing. Like I said, it's size now. Some bigger ones might have to go in
Size
the trunk.
matters.
They won't fit in the glove compartment.
Okay.
But that's you. That's your fetish. You ain't hurting nobody by collecting some panties. Go right
Okay,
ahead, Shirley.
so we're halfway through in this segment. Ask Bitterman, are you comfortable with your answers so far?
Yes, I am. I am very comfortable.
You're confident?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, just checking. All right. Moving on, China Doll in North Carolina says, I'm a 44-year-old single woman living with my parents in the room I grew up in. I have always been close to my parents, and I'm a daddy's girl, so he's like my best friend. My aunts and my grandmother think it's time for me to go because I drink around my parents and have gotten unruly a few times with my mom. I've thrown a few parties, and my nosy aunts come to the parties and kick it with me. So why is it such a big deal for me to move out? How do I get them to mind their own business?
It's time for you to get your ass out the house. It really is. I don't know you. I've never met you in my entire life, but you got everything wrong that says you shouldn't be in this house. Drinking, cussing your mama, and having parties that your mama don't want you to have. Yeah, it is time for you to go. It comes a time when you outgrow the bed that you were sleeping in. Once your feet go over the bed that you were sleeping in, your ass need to get out the house. That's just me. You just need to get out the house. You need to go. In other words, I'm going to say what your mama won't say. Get your drunk ass out this house, okay? Your mama won't say.
At 44.
All facts. All facts.
All right, Bitterman, here we go. Moving on, Amaryllis in Baltimore says, I'm in my mid-50s and I own a boutique with my best friend. She's the bonnet in public type of friend that comes to work and then puts on her makeup and an outfit from our boutique. She dresses up daily in the clothes we have to sell to our customers. It's nasty. And I pleaded with her to stop wearing the merchandise.
What?
This is Yeah, she does. I know. This is affecting our friendship, and she won't listen to me. How do I get through to her and make her stop this? That is nasty.
What people don't understand, the phrase, it's a very important phrase. My mama would use it. I'm sure Tommy, your mom used it. All of us parents have used it. And the phrase starts like this. You got one more damn time. You got one. It starts with that, and then you can take it in any direction you want to go with it. But it starts with that.
It can start with, let me find out. Let me find out. Your ass put these clothes on again. Let me find out.
Or it could go like this, Tommy. We already talked about this, and it could go that way. Yeah,
right. I like that one too.
Yeah.
RJ, this is my mama. What's this sugar honey iced tea I'm hearing? That
Yeah.
Or the one my mama used to use a lot. I thought I told you. Because, she's checking to see if not she told you. That's why she starts out with, I thought I told you. And then after that, it's over with, right? So we gave you, but we helped on that one, Shirley. We really did.
Yeah.
True that, facts.
All right, Bitterman, thank you as usual. You did help. Wow, imagine that. Coming up next, Nephew Tommy's Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is here with our national news for today. Today is our forever President Barack Obama's 60th birthday. Yes.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Mr.
I
President.
think I'm going to crash the party. I really do. I think I'm going to go and crash this one.
Good luck with that. You'll be thrown out.
Hang on.
Work out. Let us know.
Who exactly are you?
Plus, Carla's here with today's music news. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, the nephew is here. You hear him with Run That Prank Back for today. What you got for us, Neff?
Paper clips.
Paper clips.
Paper clips.
Paper clips.
It's real simple. Paper clips.
So harmless.
Say it with me. Paper clips.
Paper clips.
Paper clips.
Paper clips. Paper clips. Paper clips. Paper clips.
How do you make a
Let's go,
prank out
cat
of
dog.
paper clips?
Paper clips.
Travel.
I'm trying to reach Veronica.
This is she.
Hi, Veronica. How you doing? My name is Philip. I'm from Corp. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How can I help you today?
You were with the company here. Let's see. You just left about 6 months ago?
That's correct.
Okay, and you left with a severance. Am I right?
That's right. I'm sorry. Who am I speaking with?
Philip. My name is Philip. Philip. I'm actually calling on some security questions and wanted to reach out to you. Now, you own your own travel agency now?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, you actually left with a severance when you left the company. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. And how long were you actually with
I was there for 8 years. I'm sorry. Who am I speaking to again?
My name is Philip. I'm with security.
And what can I do for you, Philip?
Well, you started this business. Now, did you start it before you left?
Philip, I started this business after I left there.
You started it after you left there?
That's correct. 1 month.
1 month after you left there. Okay. So the reason why I'm giving you a call, and I've been, we've gone through some security tapes and things of that nature. We're missing so many reams of paper. We're missing thousands of paper clips. We're missing so many office supplies, and it's been brought to the security's attention that it's targeting that you are the person that has taken all of this office. I'm sorry?
Let me get this right, Philip. You are calling my place of business, asking me if I have used paper clips and paper. I have customers in my establishment right now. I can't talk to you about this.
Okay, ma'am, listen. I know that I'm sorry for calling your place of business, but I want to say this. We're at the point of actually picking you up behind items that have been taken from the company. So I wanted to call and see if we could get it taken care of over the phone. Now, if you got to go, then I'm going to have to actually come out to your business, and that's something that I'm trying not to do.
You know what? Hold on 1 second. You hold that thought. Who the is this on my phone talking about some damn paper clips? I have been gone from there for 6 months, and you calling me now about some paper and some what?
Paper clips, ma'am. We're missing at least 5,000 paper clips.
I'm going to tell you what you can do. I have been out of that company for 6 months. I worked for y'all for 8 years, and you all let me go. I didn't take anything from you.
Okay. Have you ever used any paper or any paper clips outside of have you done that?
Of course I use paper every day. I run a business.
Okay, but you're using our paper for your own personal business. Your travel agent or whatever it is that you have, you're using office supplies. That right there is against the law.
Oh, no, I will go and buy you some damn paper clips.
Okay, well, we don't want paper clips, ma'am. Now, we've given you a severance pay, and from my understanding, it's been a substantial amount. And right now, is going to be filing charges and taking you to court over these paper clips and paper.
I'm going to tell you what you can do with them 5,000 paper clips. I'm going to paper clip them together and hang you off about your I ain't stealing no damn paper clips. You going to call me 6 months later talking about some paper and paper clips.
Okay, ma'am, I don't want to go back and forth.
Philip.
I'm sorry?
This is some Philip.
So, are you wanting to return all the merchandise? Because it looks like...
I didn't take no merchandise. I don't have to steal nothing from y'all. I worked for you for 8 years. Talking about I stole something. I was employee of the year.
For 8 years, you stole paper clips, you stole office supplies, scissors, masking tape. You have taken markers, pens. We got it down to a science.
I don't know what videotapes you got, Philip. I ain't steal nothing from y'all. I was employee of the year. You all gave me a severance package. How dare you call me 6 months later? You can take them paper clips and shove them up your behind.
Excuse me?
Are we done here?
No, we're not done here.
So take your videotape and your paper clips and your scissors, and you know what to do with them.
No, I don't, ma'am. Now, listen, what we're going to have to do is you're going to get served right there at your travel agency. Where are you located?
Excuse me? Oh, you know what? I'm going to give you my address because you come over here. I got some scissors for your Philip. I don't have time for this. You want my address? You can come on over here. Look it up. Google me.
We want our paper clips back.
Google me. Come get them then. Matter of fact, give me your address, Philip. I'll bring them to you. Steal no damn paper clips. I'm a Christian woman, and you got me on this phone cussing and fighting with you. I'm not fighting with you over no paper clips. What's your address, Philip?
We're missing over 5,000 paper clips, and we need those. Now,
you know what? What's your address? I'm going to bring your damn paper and paper clips to you. How about that? Give me your address.
So you are...
Philip.
You are guilty of using the paper, aren't you?
We all use paper, Philip. I don't steal.
Which means, guess what? It's against the law, which means you have stolen something. If you have taken one paper clip, it's against the law. And we want our doggone paper clips back.
Philip. You got pens in your car, Philip? That's a corporation? I bet you do.
But I work for the company.
I'm trying to run a business, so you stealing too. Give me your boss's number. You calling my damn phone talking about some pens and paper clips. You lost your mind. Give me your address. I'll bring the pens and paper clips. You ain't got to come pick me up.
You've taken so many pens and so many paper clips, thousands of reams of paper.
I'm trying to run a business. Don't call my phone with this.
Okay.
Talking about some paper clips. Give me your address.
I'm going to say this to you now. I'm going to go ahead and order the police to come over. I'm ordering the police to come and pick you up, okay? Because I'm trying to get the problem taken care of over the phone.
Bring the police and you come with them. Come get it. I got something for your when you get here. Bring them. You calling me about some paper and paper clips. I've been gone from there for 6 months. You crazy.
Ma'am, you have stolen paper clips from the company, and we want our paper clips back.
Bring your over here. You want to get some damn paper clips, and I'm going to call my man so he can kick your over here if you want to. You want the address? You want the address, Philip? Come on. I'm a professional. I'm trying to run a business. I got to walk away from my customers and deal with some about some pens and papers. Are you
and paper clips. And paper clips. Because you stole over 5,000 paper. You're a thief. And you also, you better be ready because you stole some stuff for Tommy, and he's been over here about it too.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait, who's Tommy?
Tommy says you stole a bunch of his stuff.
Listen, I don't know nobody named no damn.
You don't know Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show? You don't know him?
What you say?
I said, do you know Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show? Do you know him?
You got to be kidding me.
Your girlfriend Dorothea got me to prank phone call you.
Ooh, I'm going to kick her. I'm going to get her right now. I'm going to kick her.
Calm down. You good?
You made me step in the back room on you. Ooh.
Hey, let me ask you something, baby. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. Dorothea is on.
All right, thank you, nephew. Coming up at the top of the hour, he's so crazy. Entertainment and national news right after this.
Paper clips.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, in today's entertainment news, today is our forever President Barack Obama's 60th birthday. Boy, 60 looks good on you, Mr. President. And he is throwing an outdoor 60th birthday party this weekend at Martha's Vineyard.
I'll
There
be
are
there.
COVID-19 safety protocols in place. And in lieu of gifts, the Obamas are encouraging everyone, all of his guests, to donate to programs that support our youth, like My Brother's Keeper, Girls Opportunity Alliance, for instance. And there'll be lots of performers, lots of guests. Performers includes The Roots, John Legend, Common, D. Nice. And the guests, of course, Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan, and George Clooney, among others. So sounds like it's going to be a good time had by all.
So I got my invitation in the mail. I'm so excited about this. About going.
Lies.
I'm usually Team Tommy, but I can't go with this one.
He just
I got my
Steve.
invite in the mail. I told him I'm a little busy. I'm doing some things, but I'm gonna try to make it. And I promised him, hey, I'll try to show up. But if not, I don't want you
And
to be
represent.
heartbroken about it. Yeah, but
Heartbroken.
Yeah.
He's going to be
Well,
upset.
it's his 60th. It's a milestone. He
Right.
wants, he wants me
big.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so,
monkeys will fly out of my butt. Yeah, okay.
My goodness.
So yeah,
So
I'm
Go ahead,
scheduled, Jay, to take a helicopter from D.C. to Martha's Vineyard.
This weekend, because that's when the
This
party
weekend,
is.
yeah, crashing the party this weekend, and I'm, President
And then-
Barack Obama.
Even if it
Okay,
wasn't
I like to
pandemic,
do
you
my
could
impression of Tommy trying to get in the party. Here it is.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
My impression of Tommy. Barack! Barack! It's me!
Oh, you're Tommy.
Me who? Nephew Tommy!
He's standing outside.
You changed, dog.
Yeah.
All right, well, Carla's here with what little time we have left with music news. What you got, Carla?
All right, well, here's some music news for today. The United States Senate passed a resolution that recognized August 11th, which is coming up, National Hip Hop Celebration Day.
Wow.
This is so
What?
cool.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Wow.
And also, there is a resolution that November is Hip Hop History Month.
Wow.
This is great news. Yeah, the news was shared via tweet from the official Senate periodicals page, which also revealed that the vote was passed. A unanimous vote was passed for that. So this is really, really big.
That's
so,
really
yeah,
big.
celebrating hip hop.
Yeah.
Hip-hop.
Celebrate. Yes.
Celebrate.
yes.
What would
I
be
like
the best hip hop song of all time if you had to pick one song?
All time?
all time?
Oh my God, Jay, you can't do
Man, of all time, it might be Pac. It might be some Tupac.
Tupac? I have to
yeah.
go before Pac. I go with the
Might have to be.
Rapper's
What do you-
Delight.
Sugar
Rapper's
Hill Gang. I was
Rapper's
going to say that
Delight.
one, Jay.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Rapper's
going to
Delight,
say.
yeah.
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 And
Rappers.
speaking of hip hop, let me say this real quickly. Versus battle last night, Madison Square Garden, the Locks versus Dipset. So
Oh.
so I know all of New York was on fire. Philly, Jada Kiss, all of that. So hit me up at Lips by Carla. Tell me who you think won the versus battle last
Is
night.
New York
If you
up
just
in the
enjoyed
house?
it.
All right, Jay, time for the headlines. Let's go.
All right, everybody, it's time for the news with Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. This is Ann Tripp. Well, some positive, I'll start out with that, or at least hopeful news for the thousands affected by the expiration of the national eviction ban. Officials at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention are announcing a new 60-day eviction ban and go through the end of October, since so many Americans are still directly or indirectly affected by the pandemic. However, President Biden, who also wants the ban extended, but in a different way because he says it may not stand up in court.
Any call for a moratorium based on the Supreme Court recent decision is likely to face obstacles. I've indicated to the CDC I'd like them to look at other alternatives than the one that is in power in existence, which the court has declared they're not going to allow to continue.
Now, and what this is about is the High Court says that the ban cannot be extended beyond July 31st, which is, gone, without congressional approval now. And that's doubtful, since not only Republicans, but even some Democrats feel it's time for the ban to end. So stay tuned there. He's asking, again, the president to get the CDC to do another thing or say it in a different way or something, so that it does not run into what the Supreme Court says needs congressional approval. Of course, the big story remains the 163-page report issued by the New York State Attorney General Letitia James, which details the details of 11 women, current and former state workers, who accused Governor Cuomo of unwanted and inappropriate feels and kisses.
Are you now calling on him to resign?
Yes.
And if he doesn't resign, do you believe he should be impeached and removed from office?
Let's take one thing at a time.
That, of course, is President Biden, who was asked about it at a news conference. Meanwhile, Cuomo proclaims his innocence by way of showing a 14-minute video accompanied by tons of pictures showing him hugging and kissing both men and women, young and old, black and white. He says it's always been his way of trying to make people feel comfortable. He says he never meant to abuse anybody, and he says he's not resigning.
I welcome the opportunity for a full and fair review before a judge and a jury, because this just did not happen.
He also claims it's a political plot and that he is not quitting, like he said. Health officials, meanwhile, say just 2 states accounted for 1 out of every 3 cases of COVID last week, Florida and Texas. Meanwhile, Louisiana holds the distinction of having the highest coronavirus infection rate in the nation. Meanwhile, the Congress is awarding Capitol Hill police with congressional gold medals due to their defense of the Capitol building and the lawmakers who were barricaded inside during January 6th riot, which was an attempt to overthrow the results of the presidential election. 4 officers have since committed suicide since that insurrection. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on, Tommy. You guys represent the same team. He is the president and CEO of Team Tommy. Introduce him. It's that time.
Oh, of course. We team. I'm team him team me. We teamers. All right? So,
You team
ladies
you?
and gentlemen.
You team
yeah.
you and I'm Team Tommy. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm team you. What? See, stop, Jay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. We're about to get ready to go into a mine that you've never traveled in before. We're going deep. We're going halfway into the mine so you can see something you've never seen before as we go into the mine with Jay Anthony Brown.
I'm traveling a lot. Just driving around, just maybe trying to get some things done.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing, I don't know where they're coming from. I'm seeing too many damn babies. I don't know where all these damn babies are coming from. But babies, no, you got to hear me out there. Especially in the airport. They've taken over the damn airport. And when?
The babies are?
The babies. When did babies get their own damn luggage? I'm from the old school. Your drawers touch your grandma's drawers and touch your daddy's drawers. Everybody had their drawers in one. Now they got their own luggage. They can't even stand up, and they got a backpack on this child it's the same damn size of the damn child. You know, what is in there? What does he need? What is he carrying? What are the valuables in his suitcase and in his backpack? Okay, how much stuff does he need? He's not even 1 yet. He's in the way, tripping people up on the damn plane with his luggage in his big ass backpack. It's too many. Look, let's do an airline that has an all baby flight. I mean, they do it for the theaters. They have an all baby day. So if you got a baby, you fly on all baby day. And let me tell you, people, these damn babies come. If you got a stroller or car seat, and you don't know how to fold it up in a matter of time, if you can't just and it's folded up like your ass not need to be on the plane at all. You don't need. We should leave you. We should leave you at the damn gate because it's holding
complicated,
up
Jay. The
yes,
strollers
it is.
are complicated.
It's not that complicated. The umbrella people have figured it out. You touch an umbrella, it open up, you pull it, it close. Why haven't the stroller people figured this out? Talk to the umbrella people and see if you can get this working out. I'm just saying. I'm tired of it. I had enough. I can't take it. The last thing, if you got a baby that's flying, turn him around. I don't want to look at his ass, okay? I don't want to see your baby.
We gotta go, Bitterman.
Really?
Coming up 34 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, what is going on? The New York Attorney General's investigation into sexual harassment allegations against Democratic Governor Andrew Cuomo found that Cuomo sexually harassed multiple women. Attorney General Letitia James announced on Tuesday the office found that Cuomo harassed current and former state employees. AG James also said that her investigation found that Cuomo engaged in unwelcome and non-consensual touching and made comments of a suggestive sexual nature, and that conduct created a hostile work environment for women. Yesterday, now President Biden said Cuomo should resign. Governor Cuomo denies sexual harassment claims. Take a listen to this, please.
First, I want you to know directly from me that I never touched anyone inappropriately or made inappropriate sexual advances. I am 63 years old. I've lived my entire adult life in public view. That is just not who I am. And that's not who I have ever been.
It's really shocking. Shocking. The results of the report was just shocking.
Yeah.
It's 12 women, isn't it? 12 women?
Yeah, 11.
All them saying the same thing?
And they interviewed like 179 people, you know.
And they found, what was it, 11 of them
11.
credible?
I think it was 11 women, yeah.
Touch somebody. So sound like you touched some damn body. I'm telling you that right now.
I mean, just remember last year when everybody wanted him to be president. They were hoping that he would also run, you know. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. And they say that this is civil. It's not a criminal case just yet, but they're not done. And also, as we switch gears in other presidential news, yesterday President Biden extended the eviction moratorium to October 3rd. There was a protest to demand this extension led by Missouri Congresswoman Cori Bush. And this is great news. This extension will temporarily help keep millions of people in their homes during the pandemic. So that's great news. Yeah,
that's very good news. And
good news. Yeah.
It's
People
good
don't
news.
need to be out on the street with COVID. That is just crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And the progressive Democrats and the Democrats, they have to work together as a party to get results, to get things done. So hopefully this is a step in the right direction with them working together.
Yeah, that's the difference between the Democrats and the Republicans. I mean, the Republicans stick together even when they're wrong.
No matter what.
You're right, Shirley. They really
no
do.
matter what,
Amazing to me how
They ride or die. They're definitely ride or die.
Party over everything and everybody.
More like ride or lie. So
yes, ride or lie. Yeah, and they don't lie small. They lie big and still go with it. You know.
Yeah, they ride or lie.
Yeah. But the Democrats, you know, they kind of fight amongst themselves a lot, you know. All right. Well, we'll see, you know, what works when the midterm elections come up next year. We'll see how this is going for them.
Yeah.
We'll
Do you think his brother will report this story or just leave it alone altogether?
Oh, Chris Cuomo, you mean? Let's get after it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's so touchy. I mean,
be more. Let's leave it alone, huh? That's probably what it's gonna be.
Not let's get after it.
Yeah.
We're gonna rename the show. We're gonna rename
because they're so close.
We got a new segment called "Let's Leave That Alone."
But honestly, how could that not be a conflict of interest? But
that's what I said.
To report on your brother, right?
Right, and then by the same token, you're a journalist. And you have to be neutral and report the news.
Right.
And the facts.
Yes,
you do.
That's
That's
true.
a horrible position to be in because they're very close brothers, a close-knit family.
You got to just call your brother early and say, look here, I'm finna go on in another hour. I got to do you today now. I'm just telling you, I got to put it all out there.
Don't watch the news tonight.
Yeah, don't watch
don't
me
watch
tonight.
Don't watch tonight.
Watch Fox.
Watch Fox.
Well, they gonna really, they already.
Yeah,
they gonna do you.
Win,
but it won't be me doing you.
Yeah.
And if he did this, then you know the victims, they deserve their
They
justice.
deserve
He
their
should not be in office.
Yeah.
He should not be.
That's what one of the victims said. She said, I'm not crazy. I know the difference between, you know, trying to help me and sexual harassment. I know the difference.
Hello.
Yeah. All right. Coming up next, the nephew in the building with today's prank phone call. That's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, social distancing inside my home. We'll get into that in just a little bit. Wait till you hear this. Yeah, just wait. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
That ain't my brother's baby.
Huh?
Say that.
That ain't my brother's baby.
It's gonna be good.
Okay? I'm just telling you now, that ain't my brother, baby. Let's go, cat dog. Don't worry about it. It's something I need to take care of. I'll talk to...
Hello?
May I speak to Terry?
This is she.
My name is Daryl. Damon is my brother. I don't live in Dallas where y'all live at. I'm the one that live out of town. But we done had a family meeting and talked about it. And I know Travis is your son. He 8 years old. But the problem is, the reason why I'm calling you, Terry, is because we done found out that Travis ain't none of Damon's child.
Excuse me?
Travis ain't none of Damon's child. He been paying you child support here for the last
Wait, hold on. And you said your name was who?
I'm Daryl. I'm Damon's brother.
And who gave you this information?
We all done found the information out. We actually gonna go down there to the courthouse and get all this stuff rectified. But we done found out that Travis ain't none of Damon's child. And he been sitting up here sending you money, $700-800 a month, and this child ain't even here. Now I hate for Travis to find this out, and he gonna have to find it out.
Oh, wait. He ain't finna find that. But why are you calling me?
Look, the family done had a meeting, and I'm the one that they decided to make the phone call and tell you what's going on. Now,
No, but you don't have a damn thing to do with this. You ain't nobody daddy over here, so I'm not sure what you're calling for or who died made you king or wanted you to be head in charge to call, but that is not going to work out.
But why are you doing this to my brother? That's what I'm saying. For 8 years, the man been sending you $700-something a month, and this ain't even his child.
Well, why am I even talking to you? I'm not really sure. Your brother need to call me if he has any problems or questions. You have a good day. Hello?
You don't hang no damn phone up on me. Damon told me your little ass was hard-headed anyway. Now, look.
Wait a minute. You know what? You got the wrong one, baby. Like, I'm trying to not lose all my religion today, but you about to make me lose it on your...
About to make me lose... What?
You don't know who you with over here. So, like I said before... my son, your nephew that you try not to claim over there, I don't know why you came from wherever the hell you said you came from to Dallas to try to start some mess.
I came from California down here to Dallas, and I'm telling you...
You need to take your black come back to California because down here, you don't know me like that.
No, I don't know you, but I'm finna know you, and Travis finna know that my brother ain't his daddy.
I don't know. You know what? You need to talk to your brother again. That's what you need to do, and you don't need to be talking to me.
You finna send us all the money my brother done sent y'all.
And when I do,
look,
when I send all that 8 years worth of money back,
you gonna send every dime back because it belonged to my brother. That ain't my brother's child. Now we ain't got time to be going on no Maury Povich show or nothing to find out who the daddy.
You know what? Like I said, you picked the wrong one to with. It'd be your best bet not to call me anymore. It is a good thing that you called. Because if you came knocking on my door, you'd have got your with today.
No, that's my second thing I'm finna do if we can't rectify it over the phone. I don't have a problem coming over there, knocking down some doors and getting some questions answered. Because, damn it, this ain't Damon's baby.
Obviously, you must wish it was yours since you're taking so much interest.
No, it ain't mine. But it ain't Damon's either. And we got 700.
You must not have any and looking for some. But I'm sorry. This one's taken over here, and Damon will continue to pay what he owes.
Damon don't owe
another... That's what's wrong with you brothers now. You don't want to pay. I'm sorry. He's going to continue to pay. And you can call whoever you want to call and do whatever you want to do. So go back and tell your mama and everybody else who waiting for this meeting to let them know. It ain't happening.
Look, my mama ain't got nothing to do with it. Mama
been... You said your mama and all y'all got together. She the same way. I see where you get it from. You act just like her. Y'all some nosy people. Mind your own damn business. That's a grown man.
That ain't. My mama said it from the get-go that it wasn't her. It wasn't Damon's child.
Nah, that means your mama's a two-faced lie because you ain't what your mama said.
You ain't finna sit here and bring my mama up in this.
Well, if you know so much, then you better come knock on my door. Come knock on my door if you want to.
We done the math. $750 times 12, then times 8 is $72,000. That's how much money my brother done sent you, and that's how much we want back. And I need you to get to working on this money now.
Okay. Why don't you come over here and get it?
Don't get your whooped today, Terry.
Come on over here, and you gonna see who can get that whooped. You in Dallas.
When is I don't care nothing about it, but I'm in no Dallas.
This ain't California.
So what?
I don't even know what the hell. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time talking to you. Like I said, your brother is a weak. If he got to have you, y'all had a meeting, and you got to be the one to call. I'm not really understanding.
Look, I got one more thing I need to say to you. Is you listening to me?
You know, you getting on my damn nerves. That's what you're doing.
You respect me. Are you listening to me?
You what?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked.
Oh, my.
You just got pranked by your sister Tanya, baby.
You know what?
She say, talk to her about her baby daddy and that baby.
Yeah, I don't play with the children. Oh, my gosh. I'm so embarrassed.
All right, let me ask you this. What is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get a drummer some.
You play too much. There you go.
Get a prank or some, baby.
She's ready to fight.
She told you to go back to California.
Yeah, you come out here with that.
You in Dallas.
That's right.
You better know where you at. Okay.
Okay.
All right, King
Sweetest
of
Day Comedy Show, y'all. Sweetest Day Comedy Show coming up. It is a Sweetest Day Comedy Takeover. It is happening in Detroit, Michigan. It is Saturday, October the 16th. Tickets are on sale right now. It is at the Music Hall. You got Dominique. That's a bad, bad girl. You got Rodney Perry. That's a bad boy. Uh-oh. Tommy Davidson, talented as all get out. Guy Torrey in the building. Hosted by yours truly, Nephew Tommy. Yeah, Music Hall, baby. October 16th, Saturday night, Detroit, Michigan. You do not want to miss it. Tickets on sale right now. Right now. Right now. I'm back on stage, boy. What?
It's
What?
a good
What?
feeling.
What?
It
What?
really
What?
is. It is a good feeling, man, to be back up.
Oh, it feel good, Jay.
I love Dominique. Oh,
Oh, Dominique is funny as all get out.
Yes,
man, she's hilarious. Love
her. Hilarious.
You got a great lineup. I like that lineup.
Yeah. Jump out there every now and then and get with the big boys.
Put it together, baby. Put it together.
I think I ain't gonna say it yet, but I think I'm with some more big boys come New Year's Eve, Carla.
Oh, Lord.
I think the boys are back. Stand by. I'll keep you posted. We're gonna make about 4 or 5 stops.
I'm not going. Last time I hung out with Tommy on New Year's Eve, 2 months later, COVID hit. I'm not doing it.
You're not doing it no more. Huh?
But we partying, we bringing in 2020. We like, yeah.
I'm talking about Shirley. We was bringing it in so hard. Yolanda Adams was in the dressing room bringing it in.
Tommy we had the bottles. It was taking pictures. We was counting down, and look what happened.
and Shirley, 30 minutes to an hour after New Year's had hit, said the entertainer is still counting down. 10, 9,
like, dude.
8, 7. Every 5 minutes, say it, count again. 10, 9, 8. We had a blast.
We had a blast. So that's when you always think back on New Year's Eve, like the year before. What did I do? So I thought about 2020. I said, I hung out with Nephew Tommy. Me and my husband said, we ain't doing it.
And it's a good feeling to know that we might be able to do that again this year. You know, if everybody gets vaccinated and do the right thing and does the right thing, you know. Yeah.
I hope you're right.
But anyway, all right, Nephew, coming up, Strawberry Letters, subject social distancing inside my home. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, on dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter, because we could be reading your letter live on the air. Just like we're going to read this one right here. Yeah, I want you to know it's
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Who knows, this letter could be yours. Thank you, nephew. Subject, social distancing inside my home. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 39-year-old single mother of a 17-year-old son. My son's father has never been in his life, so I was blessed to have my dad to be a role model for him. My dad passed away in 2018, and since then, my mother moved in with me. She's home with my son daily while I work, and she helps him with his virtual classes. I allow his friends to come over and hang out in our theater room because it's the safest way for them to hang out and not be in overly crowded places at risk of getting sick. My son's friends wear masks unless they're eating, and we practice social distancing inside my house. My mom thinks that I'm too lenient on my son, and I try too hard to be his friend. My son is a great boy, and as long as he's not breaking any of my rules, it's fine for his friends to hang out in my basement. This past Friday night was just like any other Friday night. My son told me he invited some friends over to watch a movie, and he ordered wings and pizza. I saw 3 girls, my son's best friend, and another guy I'd never met walk in. I went downstairs around 1:30 a.m. to let my son know it was time to wrap it up. But when I got downstairs, all I heard was soft whimpers and moans. A few of my good blankets were on the floor, and my son and his friends were having some kind of sex party. They did not even notice me in the doorway. I woke my mom up and told her what was going on, and she told me to get back down there and be a parent. I didn't want to wreck his party.
What?
And besides, I was too embarrassed to confront him then. He did the complete opposite of social distancing. I need to address this issue with him so it will not happen again. How do I start this conversation with my son?
Are you serious right now?
The fact that you have to write us to ask how do you address your son about having a sex party in your basement is a serious, serious problem. And I'm with your mom all the way on this one, period. It is time for you to be something you obviously haven't been to your son, and that's a parent. You are not his friend. And the thing that really got me about this is when you went down there and caught them in the act, you, mom, said you didn't want to wreck his party and that you were too embarrassed to confront him then. Mom, they were having a sex party. What? Huh? You should have turned on all the lights, snatched those good blankets off of them, off the floor, wherever, and made them get up and get out of there right then and there. I mean, come on. Really, who's the parent here? Certainly not you at this time. When at all have you ever disciplined him for anything? It doesn't sound like you have. You said he's a great guy and all of this. You know, obviously, you don't know what's going on. Clearly, he didn't think or care that there was anything wrong with what he and his friends were doing in your house. Right under your nose, they were doing it. The moment is kind of gone now because his friends needed to hear you go off right then. They needed to hear that. But you can bring it back. You're the mom. It's your house. You can bring it back with your son. Tell him you need to talk to him. And then when you talk to him, just let him have it. You got to do that. He's got to know that you mean business, okay? Tell him don't ever disrespect you or your house like this again. And from now on, no more company. You got to step up, Mom. You got to let him know you mean business. Tell him he'll get put out, have to find someplace else to live. If you ever catch him and his friends in your house or having sex in your house or whatever they were doing, I mean, take something away from him that he loves, his phone, his iPad, whatever it is, computer. Don't let him drive the car. You know, as a parent, that kids need discipline, right? They need boundaries. They need to know that they can't do whatever they want to do in their parents' house without some type of consequences. Well, these are the consequences. And if none of that works, I don't condone violence, but you might have to punch him in the face. I'm just saying. Because this is ridiculous. A sex party?
That's the first time I heard you say something like that.
All right, Shirley.
Gonna suplex him.
All right. Let me recap here a little bit. Mom gives son the okay to have a party in the basement. She goes down there and see him just blankets moving up and down, and The room is all steamed up. She goes back upstairs and tell her mom. Mom's like, if you don't get your behind down there, yada, 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 and deal with it. Shirley, you're absolutely right. But here's the thing. Here's two things that's upsetting to the mom. One, you're having sex in the basement. And number two, these are my good-ass blankets that you got down here. These are my, I know, and Annalie Brown always go, I know damn well you ain't got my good-ass, it could be anything. It's always her, sometimes it wasn't that good, but she always went with that. I know damn well you ain't down here naked on my good-ass blankets. Boy, if you don't get your naked ass up right now, that's how she should have went in there.
Yes.
Like, I know damn well you ain't got my good, Lord, please tell me I'm not looking at my good-ass blanket. My good-ass blanket? Oh, if you don't get your ass upstairs, ooh, Father God, ooh, Jesus help me,
And
Lord, and get a pain in your chest when you cuss, Father God, yeah. Go down there and whoop his naked behind with a belt. That'll change all that. Nothing like a naked butt whooping.
That's how we were
Nothing
raised.
Like it. Go ahead.
All right, Jay, hang on. There's a part 2 to this letter. The subject is social distancing inside my home. We'll be back and hear from the nephew at 23 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we're back. We're going to recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is social distancing inside my house. This letter started off so nicely, and then it took a hard left. All right, the subject, didn't it though? The subject, social distancing inside my home. It was written by a 39-year-old single mother of a 17-year-old son. Son's father has never been in his life, so she said she was blessed to have her dad as a role model for him, but her dad passed away about 3 years ago. Since then, her mom moved in, and her mom is at home with the son while the mother goes to work, and the grandmother's at home with the son, and he does virtual classes, so she helps him with his virtual classes, and he's 17, so the mom allows his friends to come over and hang out in the theater room because she thinks it's the safest way for them to socialize during the pandemic. Well, her mother, the grandmother, thinks that the mom is a little too lenient with the son, but the mom disagrees. She thinks her son is great as long as he's not breaking any of her rules. And, she thinks it's fine to have the friends come over and hang out. So Friday night, they ordered pizza and wings. She saw 3 girls, his son's best friend, and another guy that she'd never met walk in. So they were all, in the basement, she thought, just kicking it, I guess. And she went down there about 1:30 a.m. to tell them, all right, time to go, party's over. But what she saw startled her, and that was that they were having some sort of sex party down there in the house, in the theater room, and the 3 girls and the 3 guys. And as Jay so eloquently pointed out, on her good blankets. And they didn't notice her in the doorway, so what does she do? Nothing. She said she didn't want to break up the party or embarrass them. And so she... I've never heard this from a parent before in my life, ever. So she woke her mom up and told her what was going on, and her mom told her to get back down there and be a parent. But like she said, she didn't want to wreck the party, and she was too embarrassed to confront him. So she said she needs to address the issue so it won't happen again, and she wants to know how should she start this conversation with her son. Nephew, what you got? Exactly.
It's time for a social distance ass whooping. That's what it's time for. I want you to put your mask on, and I want you to beat the living lights out this boy, okay? I want you to call him to the kitchen. I want you to tell him to bend over and grab the rail on the stove, and I need you to light his behind up. This boy need his butt whooped. This don't need to be no conversation. This don't need to be, don't do this again. We got to whoop his ass this time about this right here. You talking about they having some kind of sexual party. That's an orgy going on. It's 6 people in there, naked. What is you talking about? Some kind of sex party. You walked in on an orgy, lady. That's what you saw. You should have whooped every butt-naked body that was in that floor. That's what you should have been doing. Everybody. I'm talking about the boy you don't know, his best friend, them 3 girls. Everybody out here belt licks, cross their ass, cross their back, everywhere. You should have beat they behind. And your son still need his butt whooped right now. And you better not let this go. Do not let this go without. Matter of fact, I tell you what. Here's what you need to do. Matter of fact, here's something I want you to know. This ain't the first time. This been going on Friday. Right. This the first time you walk down there. This been happening. And now you got the nerve to say, I didn't want to wreck the party. What is you talking about, wreck the party? You don't want to break up the orgy that's going on at your house? Ooh. Hello? Ooh. There's something wrong. You know what? Yeah. Not only do the boy need a whooping, you need one. Your mama need to get you a whooping. It's something wrong with you, too.
I'm with you on that,
There's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Okay. What's wrong with you, lady? Have you lost your mind? This boy need his butt whooped. This don't need to be no conversation. No, I talk to him. No, this needs to be an ass whooping. This is the one that he's supposed to never forget. That time my mama whooped me when I was 17 years old. This time. So let me tell you something. I don't know if you got a brother, if a pastor, you need a man to whoop his behind. You need to he need his. Matter of fact, bring him down to the radio station. Let me and Jay whoop his ass. He need his butt whooped.
We'll hold him down while you whoop his ass. We'll do that for you.
I'm sorry. I've never seen, and I don't want to just put a race on this, but I ain't never seen no black mama walk in on something like this and then turn back around and then go tell her mama, you're not going to believe what they doing down there. And your mama got to tell you to go be a parent. Lady, have you lost your mind? You should have beat everybody in that floor.
Yeah. For her to say she didn't want to wreck the party.
I don't want to wreck the party. You don't want to break
said
up.
There is no party. It's an orgy. You're not having
an orgy.
People have their clothes on at a party, okay?
Right.
She acted like she was scared.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is a prime example of there's not a man that lives in this house.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, if a man live in this house, you're not going to go down in this basement and think you're going to pull this off. You're trying to pull something on your mama. Man, this boy need his butt whooped. This don't need to be no conversation. Wow. This don't need to be no, I talk to him, he ain't gonna do it again. It need to be an ass whooping, and he ain't gonna do it again.
For a month.
I would whoop this boy myself. What city is this letter from? Can we trace this letter?
No.
Huh? No, we need to trace this letter. This is it. This is why I used to have that joke. The ass
we need to find this boy and whoop him behind for the mom. We really do. Let's find him.
I'm sorry. I hope she can fix this. I really do, because this is terrible. All right. Well, thank you guys. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up at 46 minutes after Sports Talk, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we got to say congratulations, because we are so proud of Simone Biles. Simone Biles won the bronze medal in the balance beam. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congrats.
You went through it, but you came back and won a medal, did your thing. No question, she is the GOAT, the greatest of all times. The greatest of all times.
It's called perseverance.
She fought through it. She's
a champion.
Yeah, she did. She did. Yeah. All right, tell me, what else you got?
I got some sports now. I got some, let's see, let's go from the Olympics to the NBA. How about that? Let's talk NBA, all right?
Oh, okay.
Bring y'all up to speed on something, all right? Because it's a free agency frenzy going on right now. Carmelo Anthony, all right? That's Lala husband. Carmelo Anthony. Ex-husband. Okay, I'm sorry. Has signed 1-year deal with the Lakers. 1-year deal with the Lakers. So I think that's a good one. That boy with that good bad hair in Atlanta. You know what I'm talking about? Trey Young.
Why do you always say that?
I like him. Oh, I love him. That boy right there. $207 million 5-year deal with the Atlanta Hawks. Boy,
he gets what, Tommy?
Not
he gets
bad.
$207 million for 5 years.
Okay, can I be like somebody stupid once they hear people get a lot of money? There's always somebody stupid that says this. Taxes eat most of that up.
That's the hater.
That's the hater. It is.
That's the hateration right there.
Yes, it is. For sure.
All right, and fresh out of the NBA Finals, Chris Paul got that purse, baby. Chris Paul signed for $120 million 4-year deal with the Phoenix Suns.
That's
and
good.
Last but not least, Dwight Howard is back with the LA Lakers. The Lakers are stacking up over there.
Crazy.
Dwight, one thing I do know about basketball, Dwight Howard's got more jerseys in his closet than
You better
anybody.
talk. He just went to Philly from LA.
You know what?
Now he going
I can
back.
see him. I can see him coming out with the wrong damn jersey on, forgetting who he plays for.
It's his third time playing for the Lakers, I think.
Yeah,
It is the third time.
Get
Lakers,
that money. The
he
man
played
got
in
19
Houston.
kids. Get that money, boy. You need it. Get that money, man.
Yeah. He got some babies now.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Lakers
got about
babies.
8 or 9. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That man.
But I'm happy for Chris Paul,
Get
though.
that
Chris
money.
Paul got
Spread
that
the
120
love.
million,
Spread the
man.
love.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Chris Paul.
Well, congratulations to all of them.
Mm-hmm.
207 million. That's a lot.
That's the boy with that good bad hair right there. Got that 207
good bad
million.
hair.
Trey Young.
Yeah. Trey Young.
What does that mean? Good bad hair.
Because it's pretty. It's pretty. But it didn't.
He's a pretty boy.
It's a pretty boy. You know, the grade is pretty. It just be going different ways for me. I can't.
All right. Thank you, nephew.
Well, I ain't had hair since I was 26. Hey.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up, Ice-T's wife, CoCo, is still breastfeeding. She's still nursing. And her daughter's 5. We'll find out what that's all about right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, check out this story in Trending Topics. Ice-T's wife, CoCo. Well, CoCo is still breastfeeding, and her baby girl, Chanel, is 5 years old. But CoCo defended herself. She said it's her decision to allow it. She said, Chanel still likes my boobs. It's a big bonding moment for a mother and her child. For the record, she says that Chanel likes steaks and burgers, but she likes a little snack every now and then. And CoCo went on to say, why take that away from her if she doesn't want it? All right. That's where you stop it, but I'm not going to say no.
So what is the cutoff age? 11?
Yeah, what's the cutoff?
When do you stop?
I mean, if the baby can go to the refrigerator. If you can go to the refrigerator and pour you a glass of milk, you ought to be off by then.
I'm with you. And when a baby can say, hey, y'all, I'll be back with y'all in a minute to play, I got to go in the house to get some milk. That, to me, that's just me. That's a little bit...
Wow.
Burgers and steaks, though, I'm thinking.
Look.
Don't
when
go
the baby,
see hurt.
When
Don't
the baby
go see hurt.
said, I'm going to get milk. Any of y'all want some? Anybody?
Nah. We'll pass.
We good.
But I mean, there's tons of nutrition in the milk.
Breast milk.
It is.
Her business.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, it
If
is.
that's
You
what they
think they
want to
making
do.
milkshakes too with that? What you think?
I don't know.
That's her parenting style.
Yeah,
We're not
that's
going to
her.
breastfeed
It's
today.
her
I made
business.
you some ice cream. Just go in there and get you a scoop.
And guys, I hate to break this for you, but that's what they're for. That's what breasts are for on women.
But what
to
is,
feed the
okay, I'm
babies.
asking, what's the cutoff age, Shirley? What is the cutoff age?
Wait a
What
minute
is
now.
I don't know, and I've had a child. I don't know.
No.
43?
You know,
43?
I mean, I think it becomes more difficult if you have to go to work every day and things like that. So you may cut it off sooner than later. If if you work in a corporation or an office or whatever, if you have to leave the home,
it's
I
not
would
just
think.
your schedule. It's not just work. It's a physical thing too. Breastfeeding is not that easy for some women.
No, it's not.
It's not
Yeah.
a difficult
It's
thing.
painful
It
to
could be a
women.
difficult thing. Yeah.
Well, we know it's
Has
going to be
anybody
crazy.
asked Ice-T what he feel about it? Because this is definitely cutting into his breast time. Okay, I'm just asking.
It's a good thing he's drinking iced tea.
Speaking of iced tea, little
Not
Chanel
milk.
looks exactly like him.
Yes, she does.
Exactly like him. Yes, exactly. Cute little baby.
Good little baby, yeah.
They doing
But
their
I mean,
parenting thing. That's it. That's her baby. And
Yeah.
It
When will
is.
she be 6?
I don't know, Shirley.
It don't matter.
But
She gonna
when
still
a
be on
baby-
that milk.
when a
still
baby
be on that.
when a baby walks up to you and say, you need to unbutton that because this is
Can you lean over a little bit, please? Just lean over just a little bit.
You
Thank
guys.
you. All right. Hold it right there.
Right there.
All right.
stop.
All right.
You can do this and wash dishes at the same time. I don't know why. All right, I'm
Listen,
done.
I know
got
Are you
no more.
done?
I'm done,
Are
Tommy.
you
got
done?
another
And
one?
you
I'm
too,
finished.
Tommy.
I'm
You're
finished.
I know you're in the shower, but could
Be
you possibly
quiet. What did I say?
whip out here right quick? Before I go to school.
That would be fun. Remember when Ice-T and CoCo had their reality show?
Right.
They need to bring it back.
Hey, how about this? Mom, I just made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Really? Seriously?
Could have
Seriously?
some milk to go with that.
Seriously, that's how you gonna do?
What's the billboard with the mustache Jay and say, got milk?
Got milk?
I have asked you to stop.
All right.
Okay.
We're moving on.
But what happened
I got one more. I got
What
one
happened
more.
when the baby go to school though? When the baby go to school, are they gonna come by there at lunchtime?
All right, I'm just trying to
I'd
move
like
on
you to
here,
stand
guys.
in the refrigerator, Mom.
Never
I like a
mind.
little chill on the milk. Just a little chill. Just a nice
Not the breast.
chill. Okay, I'm done. I'm finished.
All right. We'll be back with more of this ignorant show at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, in today's booze news, the shortage of liquor in many states is getting quite serious, okay? In particular, states like North Carolina, Ohio, Vermont, and South Carolina, those are the states that are being hit the hardest. Vodka like Kettle One and Tito's.
Tito's made in Texas. Wow.
Yeah, they're really hard to come by right now because of the pandemic. That shut down, and glass manufacturing shut down as well. So if there's liquor, there's not enough glasses to bottle it. So you see, even if there is liquor, they don't have enough
Can you take a
glasses.
bucket down there and they just
Yeah,
fill you up?
like you do
bring
with
that on
popcorn.
time?
I'm with you on that, Tommy. Look, I got a foot tub.
How
How much
we
can I
out of-
get?
How are we now out of wings and liquor? We ain't got
What is going on? This is a crisis, huh, Tommy?
They better fix it before the Super Bowl. I know that.
Well, what month is this? August? Oh, yeah.
We got a ways to go.
Man.
Yeah.
Pandemic
It's the
has
glass.
taken a
You're right,
toll.
Shirley. It's the glass shortage. That's one of the main things. They're out of glass.
Yeah.
Well,
You just got to go down there to the, to the
Distillery
whatever they making
or
it look at. Yeah, distillery. Yeah, and just get you a bucket, like 5 gallon, one of them Home Depot buckets, just put it under there. Let me get 5 gallons of Tito's, please.
take it on back to the house, right?
Yeah, yeah. Give me over here on pump 6. Let me get $5 of Tito's. Let me get $50 of Tito's if you don't mind. Fill that up for me.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, in today's entertainment news, today is our forever President Barack Obama's 60th birthday. Boy, 60 looks good on you, Mr. President. And he is throwing an outdoor 60th birthday party this weekend at Martha's Vineyard. There are COVID-19 safety protocols in place. And in lieu of gifts, the Obamas are encouraging everyone, all of his guests, to donate to programs that support our youth, like My Brother's Keeper, Girls Opportunity Alliance, for instance. And there'll be lots of performers, lots of guests. Performers includes The Roots, John Legend, Common, D. Nice. And the guests, of course, Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan, and George Clooney, among others. So sounds like it's going to be a good time had by all.
So I got my invitation in the mail. I'm so excited about this. About going.
Lies.
I'm usually Team Tommy, but I can't go with this one.
He just
I got my
Steve.
invite in the mail. I told him I'm a little busy. I'm doing some things, but I'm gonna try to make it. And I promised him, hey, I'll try to show up. But if not, I don't want you
And
to be
represent.
heartbroken about it. Yeah, but
Heartbroken.
yeah.
He's going to be
Well,
upset.
it's his 60th. It's a milestone. He
Right.
wants, he wants
It's
me
big.
there.
Yeah.
So,
And monkeys will fly out of my butt. Yeah, okay.
My goodness.
So yeah,
So
I'm
Go ahead,
scheduled, Jay, to take a helicopter from D.C. to Martha's Vineyard.
This weekend, because that's when the party
This weekend,
is.
crashing the party this weekend, and You know, President
And then-
Barack Obama.
Even if it
Okay,
wasn't
I like to do my impression of Tommy trying to get in the party. Here it is.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
My impression of Tommy. Barack! Barack! It's me!
Oh, you're Tommy.
Me who? Nephew Tommy!
He's standing outside.
You changed, dog.
Yeah.
All right, well, Carla's here with what little time we have left with Music News. What you got, Carla?
All right, well, here's some music news for today. The United States Senate passed a resolution that recognized August 11th, which is coming up, National Hip Hop Celebration Day.
Wow.
This is
What?
so cool.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Wow.
And also, there is a resolution that November is Hip Hop History Month.
Wow.
This is great news. The vote was passed, a unanimous vote was passed for that. So this is really, really big.
That's
So,
really
yeah.
big.
Coming up, it is our last break of the day.
No, dude, that's it. No, I'm sorry. No, there's no more. No, hey, we're done. There's no more. You should have got here earlier. No, that was the last one. Sorry. See you tomorrow.
And we'll close out the show at 49 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day on this Hump Day Wednesday.
Hold up.
It's been a day. It's
Guess
been a
what
hump
day it is?
Hold up.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me get something right.
What?
I've been here for 3 damn days and nobody said, whoa. Whoa.
We didn't want to. We didn't
Nobody-
want to bring it
whoa.
to your attention, though. We didn't want to do that.
Oh my goodness. and in a row too. That's the oh my God.
Stupid.
What is wrong with me?
We love having you here, Jay.
Yes, we
What is wrong with you? Here's a question, guys. What is wrong with everyone? Okay? Especially everyone that's having these meltdowns on these airplanes. Have you guys seen all of the stuff that's been going on these airplanes? We need our air marshals back.
They
That's
really
what we
do.
need,
Yes.
first of all.
Yes.
First of all, we
What
need
happened?
that. Okay, it was a viral video. It's this drunk guy coming on the plane just screaming. This is Frontier Airlines screaming on the plane that his parents, get this, are worth $2 million. All right? He also touched a flight attendant's breasts. He also
Wow.
punched a flight attendant. This was the most recent one, Tommy. However, Frontier Airlines flight attendants don't play. They duct tape his behind to the flight, to the seat.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, to his seat.
I love. There's so many
That's
good
what I'm
things
talking
in
about.
that
They
story.
duct tape
Yeah.
his behind. But you gotta really think, why does a plane have duct tape? Do they
In the
really
first
need
place.
I don't know, but I'm gonna start packing it now, just in case I need it.
Your carry
Take
on.
somebody to the chair, to their seat, man.
Is this for the wing or a wheel or something like that? I mean, I don't know. Why do you just have duct tape? I don't know.
Jay, if you get on the plane and you see duct tape on the wing, get your butt off the plane.
Yes.
Get off the plane.
Yeah, and he was touching the flight attendants. The flight attendant said, "Don't touch me." He did it again. Then another flight attendant came. He
I saw
punched
that.
him, and that was it. It was over after that.
When he punched
What airlines was it?
Frontier
Airlines.
When he
I bet they
punched
was
that
going to
flight
Alaska.
attendant.
Yeah.
Bet you they was going to Alaska.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
it
he's
was
on.
over.
He's on
It
no
was
fly
over.
list
That was a
now.
brother too that he punched, right?
Yeah, he's on no
Yeah.
fly list. He won't be
Yeah.
able to fly no more. Not
Well,
on
these-
the air.
Watching it.
Yeah.
These
Oh, no,
flight
this-
attendants are all on. They're all on paid leave
Bless
now,
their
pending
heart,
an
man.
investigation. So there you go.
And they taped his mouth.
Yes.
They had to. He was
Shut your
screaming.
mind up.
And he was
Yeah.
drunk, too.
Yeah, they taped his mouth. Yeah.
He was lit.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
And just like yesterday, he has become a member of that time, which is in the
Say it, Jay. Say it. What is it gonna be with his family?
Man, you remember that time you was on the plane acting a damn fool and they ducked?
I will never live that down. Never.
That was a creative way to use duct tape, though, Jay.
Yeah,
That was a
is.
real creative
It's
way.
the most. It's the number one. It's the most popular tape of all. Duct tape. But you see it everywhere. You see it on fenders. You see it on hats. You see it on bras. You see it everywhere. I'm just sharing what I've seen, okay?
But apparently it works, though, because
Yeah,
they taped the dude's mouth and everything
It's
on
some
the plane.
strong tape. It is a
Shut
strong
up.
tape, man.
You got to really know how to breathe out your nose, though. Once you get that mouth closed up, you're going to really know what it takes to breathe out your nose, partner.
And I hope when everybody got off the plane, they let the luggage hit his ass in the head. You know how when you do
Everybody coming down the aisle.
Everybody coming down the aisle. Blip, blip.
Idiot.
He was the last one to get off the plane, yeah. You think he
Or
was
the
sober?
first. Or the first.
Oh, yeah. Do you think he was sober by then?
Oh, yeah, he sobered up.
he's
Yeah.
sobered up.
Being
Once they
duct tape will sober you up right away. Yeah.
No. The first lick from the brother that was working on the plane, that lick right there will sober your behind up immediately.
No, Tommy, the first time you hear that tape, that shh, when you hear the shh, you're like, what's that for? Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
So we did learn that airlines carry duct tape.
They do have duct tape.
And so does Tommy at this point. Yes.
Yeah, take you some duct tape. Yeah.
And what's going on with
It's
Spirit
the
Airlines?
seating. The seats are too. People are too clustered in together. The seats are too close together. These little things sets people out. They already get on the plane edged out. You mean they got that going? You know, it's too
Jay,
tight.
wait a minute. He was drunk and he was bragging about
drunk,
how
right.
much money his parents had, $2 million and all this and all that.
Yeah.
So, whatever. But what's going on with Spirit Airlines, guys? They grounded a whole bunch of flights. And
Have you ever been on Spirit?
You ever been on Spirit?
No.
Never been on.
You have no spirit by the time you get on the plane. None.
All
kills
your
your
spirit.
spirit.
No
Get off the
spirit. It kills your spirit. It's
Yeah,
it's
and I
the
understand
worst
people fly Spirit because
experience.
they have to fly a cheap way, but you're at the mercy of this airline, and they don't give a damn. They could care
Really?
less, man. They don't know.
I'd
I'd rather
sound
take.
so nice on the commercials, on the TV commercials.
Go ahead,
I'd
Tommy.
rather take a Greyhound than Spirit. I'm sorry. Just put me on the bus, man. I just get on the bus. I'm sorry.
Wow. So is it because I heard one story said the employees were on strike, but they didn't tell anybody that? I don't know what happened with all the delays and the canceled flights.
on their website, it says operational
Yeah,
challenges
900
in some
flights. I think
areas.
you're right. It's a strike, and they don't want to say it. They don't
They
want to
said
say
there
what
was
it is.
no
right.
organization. No one was saying what was going on, telling anybody what was happening.
Upset
There's no spirit.
passengers.
Yeah,
they
they have
were
no
in-
spirit for a
in
company
line
named
for
Spirit.
8
They
and
don't
9
have any, right?
hours. Yeah. There's a rumor of a pilot strike, but they're saying that's 100% false. So, wow.
Nobody there to fly the
Anyway,
plane.
calm down, people.
On the plane. Sit down.
Yeah.
Sit down if I put this duct tape on your ass.
All right, Jay, take us out.
All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. Watch out there now.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.